Hey guys, this is gonna be me looking crazy because, yeah, I haven't done anything since I woke up, but you know, what ifs. The point is, I'm making this video because I've heard a lot of crap being talked about people in long-distance relationships lately, and I just want to give y'all some info, just throw a little info at you. So that you can make more of an informed decision and stop just like assuming everything, because if you're not in the relationship, you really can't assume anything about the relationship. And that's why I get so annoyed, because you're not in the relationship, you're not a part of the relationship, yet you feel like you have the right to interject into said relationship and kind of screw everything up and make people feel bad about themselves, which is never good. So I'm just going to dispel some of the myths that are going on that really drive me crazy because they're just so not accurate at all. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Now, I think this myth is one of the ones that pisses me off the absolute most. First of all, please tell me what a normal relationship is. Anyone? It's ridiculous. Like, there's no such thing as a normal relationship. There is only, what is normal for you in saying that what you are comfortable with, or something that you've been in a lot, and then you try a new relationship, but you never know. And for you to just assume that, oh, it's not a normal relationship because it's not like my relationship is really ignorant. And you can't just assume that for people, especially, just because people have the dumbest ideas about it, like, oh, it's not real because, you don't see each other, or you don't see each other as much. No. It's not like that. I have a boyfriend who lives in Britain, and we've been dating for it's going to be a year and a half in February. I don't consider our relationship to be fake. It's not fake. I talk to him every day. I see him on Skype constantly. I send him anniversary gifts through the mail. He sends me notes. I have his t-shirt to snuggle with at night. Like, I love him, and there's nothing fake or not normal about it. Really though, like, you should be supporting people with these things, because the fact of the matter is there's 7 billion people and counting on the earth now. Chances are the person that you fall in love with, your soulmate, the person you're supposed to be with forever, might not be in your area. Like, come on, people, keep an open mind about things. And long-distance relationships are hard enough without people constantly telling you that you're not in a real relationship. I go through the same things that other people in relationships go through. Sometimes we disagree. We have to say sorry to each other. We have to make up. We love each other. We're attracted to each other. It's real. And there's nothing fake about it just because we have to suffer through more distance than you and your significant other. So keep that in mind.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the left.
This just seems silly to me because, let's be honest, seeing someone is not knowing someone. There are people that I went to school with my entire school career, like straight from kindergarten to graduation, and I saw them every single day. I knew their name, maybe I knew a little about them, but I didn't know them. And I saw them constantly. Seeing someone on a daily basis does not mean you know them. It really doesn't. And it's silly to me because people in long-distance relationships, yeah, they know each other. I don't understand how you would even think that. I was talking to my boyfriend for nearly 4 years before we started going out. I mean, I remember when his father died and he disappeared for a couple weeks, and when he came back I was really worried about him, and then he told me what happened, and it was this awful thing, and I wanted so badly to be there for him, and I just wasn't there in person. I was always there to talk to him and stuff, and those are important things. And yes, I would love to be there physically with him every day. I really would. But the fact of the matter is, that's not how our situation has worked out. And, you know, for people to basically, like, demonize these relationships simply because you don't have the privilege of seeing them physically all the time, it's just wrong. I obviously wish I could be there, and I'm sure these other people do. It's really tough, but we do, like, know our partners. Like, I know almost everything about him, and I'm still trying to learn, you know. We're still learning about each other, but we know each other very well. And with our relationship added into the before, we've been talking for nearly 6 years. Yeah, I've been there for a lot of stuff he went through, and he's been there for a lot of stuff for me. We really do know each other. Like, I know him better than, you know, half of the people I see every week. That's just how it is. Like, you have to learn. And I think that actually, in a way, you know, having long distance relationships kind of strengthens things. And you should keep that in mind too, because, you know, it really is. It's hard enough without people constantly pulling you down. Long distance relationships are not weak. They can be, but they can be weak just like any other relationship. I mean, I know a lot of people, you know, who saw each other every single day, and they had really weak relationships. It has nothing to do with seeing each other, and it also really does just, I don't know how to explain it really, sometimes it's hard, but does not mean they're weak. Like, me and JJ, when we get in a fight, we talk it out, you know, we do all these things, and I mean, we are a real couple, and we do have real problems, and we also have real solutions. And the thing about it is, I actually think being in a long-distance relationship for some time strengthens your relationship in a lot of ways, because, first of all, we don't have all the pressures and problems of, you know, sexual activity. And I think that really strengthens a relationship. Because, you know, for the first year and a half of a relationship, we haven't had to worry about any of that. And, I mean, obviously we're attracted to each other, but instead of being worried about, you know, it's been 3 months and we don't have sex, oh no, like, and everybody starts freaking out, instead of having all of that, instead we just have real communication, you know, real talks with each other, and we just get to know each other, like, really well on the inside, and without having to worry about all that added pressure and stuff, because let's be honest, sex ruins a lot of relationships. And so by the time he gets here, you know, before I even get to kiss him, we're gonna know each other, like, inside and out. And that's a really important thing. And people need to stop making it like sex is the most important thing ever, because yeah, sex is important, but it's not the most important thing. You should be connected to your partner emotionally too. And so I think that actually strengthens the relationship. I feel like we have a really strong relationship. I mean, I love him and he loves me, and, you know, what more can you ask for? It's a great thing. The joke's on you, isn't it? Because let's be honest, I'm doing this video for other people because it can get really annoying with people always talking crap and stuff, and you really shouldn't be even in anybody else's relationship. But really though, I don't care what you think. Like, it's my relationship, and I'm freaking happy, as you can probably tell. I mean, I love him, and I'm so freaking pumped because he's gonna be here this summer, and I'm just, like, so excited, because you know what? My boyfriend's sweet, and he's funny, and he's sexy, and he's got an awesome British accent, and, I guess you just jealous. But... oh my god, I'm so slap happy. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video now before I get too crazy. I love you guys.